Hello, this is Suzuki. Once again, I would like to talk about sneakers. Last time I introduced the Gel Nimbus 9. Right now I'm in an Asics boom. There's another pair that I've wanted for a while, but it was out of stock in my size, so I couldn't buy it. However, I recently received a notification that it was back in stock, so I quickly grabbed it. Now that it has arrived, I would like to introduce it this time. Yes, here it is. I would like to open it. Here you go. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Yes, it's the Gel Kayano 14. I actually purchased this one. This model is quite famous in the Gel series, and regarding the Gel Kayano, as the name suggests, it was designed by a Japanese person named Shunichi Kayano. The first model was released in 1993, and it is currently in its 29th generation. This model has become a long-selling model, even surpassing the Nimbus series. Well, the 14, was released in 2007, I think. Yeah, around that time. Basically, running shoes from the 2000s have been quite popular recently, and this item is receiving a lot of attention. By coincidence, while we were recording, I was looking at Hypebeast, and they featured Asics as the best footwear brand. Asics was highlighted like this, as it says here, the 2000s. The revival of runner trends and the recreation of archives. Well, keywords like that were mentioned, and it seems like a lot of people are paying attention to this, just as we were discussing. Actually, I first learned about the Gel Kayano 14 completely through John Wound, around August, when that silver metallic version was released, featuring a distinctive upper. I thought it looked really cool, but I couldn't buy it because I missed the lottery. Since then, I've been hoping for a nice colorway from the Kayano series. Just when I was looking for an all-black sneaker, I stumbled upon this one. This time my size was restocked, so I quickly purchased it. From what I saw on the site, I thought it was suede with mesh, but here it also has a pretty suede-like texture. It's a punching design, made of mesh material. In that sense, during winter, these types of mesh sneakers can feel quite chilly, making them difficult for those who get cold easily. However, with this pair, it seems like you could wear them comfortably, even in winter. The texture of the brushed material and the slightly matte finish remind me of New Balance's 990 model, like the triple black version, and I think it could be coordinated similarly. Well, compared to this, there's a bit of a rounder overall feel, I guess. It seems like the shape of the foot, it just happened to match. To be honest, I didn't really feel much difference in cushioning. However, in terms of the overall shape, or the silhouette that wraps around the foot, personally, I prefer this Cairo model. But that said, if you ask whether this one is really difficult to wear, I would definitely say it's not. I think the difference is really minimal. Well, I believe it's perfectly fine to choose based on design preference. However, what caught my attention here is the inside. This lining, can you see it? Here. Generally, when the foot rubs like this, I think mesh is often used. Like this. However, in contrast, this black Cairo model has a quilted fabric. Moreover, it seems like this area could easily catch on things, as it's made of a somewhat delicate material. So, I think it might be prone to wear and pilling. In a way, this quilted fabric, being somewhat delicate, might retain heat better than mesh. So, considering winter wear, this one might be more appreciated. However, I think feet tend to get sweaty year-round, so in that regard, a mesh lining might have been better. That said, overall, this matte textured black suede is very easy to coordinate with, I believe. There's also a grey version of this. There are also color options that are more subdued in a one-tone style, which I think look quite cool. While this suede is nice, the mesh is also good, and there are also options with a glossy leather-like finish. I believe the impression can change significantly based on the material and color. Overall, in terms of shape, I think they are quite easy to wear, making them practical sneakers, similar to New Balance. I think it will become a classic that will trend again. So, in this two-part series, I introduced ASICS sneakers. However, I believe that many sensitive individuals are already familiar with how popular ASICS has become. Still, I think there are not many opportunities to see them in the streets, so I hope this can serve as a reference for those interested in ASICS. Well then, see you next time. Goodbye.